Silencer.
Alright, here we are. Guess versus Digital Chaos. IX Mike squad up against the 10K MMR legend Abed and crew. So we get into this draft, take a look. Guess they've banned out the Clockwork and the Sand King. Digital Chaos, they've banned out the Venno as well as the Earthshaker. And now Guess, they've picked up the Silencer. So I'm pretty sure Guess was hit up with a penalty of some sort. They only have a minute in their reserve time. And then, you know, we did go into lobby. Things got messed up. Went to the draft, had to back out, and now we're in this one. So that's why there was quite the break between games. So Silencer picked up for Guess, Crystal Maiden and Night Stalker for Digital Chaos, which I do like. Got your Crystal Maiden and the Night Stalker as your two supports is 4 and 5, and Night Stalker more of just a roaming 4, Crystal Maiden your 5 support, and you know you get to that first night, and all of a sudden Night Stalker starts roaming around very heavily, tries to go over mid, maybe goes over with a Crystal Maiden. You get that Frostbite, the Void to follow it up. Night Stalker with the Silence hits away at these heroes, and wherever they go, may it be mid or safe lane, they could line up a couple of early kills and really start to rain havoc on the side of Guess, who end up going with the Legion Commander. So we saw this last game, didn't end up working out for Overpower, but we'll have to see how Guess really deal with it. Legion Commander and Silencer, probably going to go with Global Silence into a duel, or even you know, a bigger team fight. Probably don't need it coming in with a duel. Just get the last word out on who's near you, as well as the Arcane Curse. It's a nice lineup right now. Offlane Legion Commander most likely. Silencer I'd say is in more of a support role, but we could see him come over mid. Meanwhile, you get the Bristleback banned out by Digital Chaos and Quap by Guess.
DC's turn to ban.
So now it's DC's turn to ban, as you just heard. And got the Legion Commander. Maybe you want to ban out the Razor.
10 seconds
unless you are planning on possibly picking it up. We've seen Razor a couple of times really just destroy the other side. And it could be pretty good with this Silencer Legion combo. Invoker still available. Guess I'm pretty sure was an open qualifier winner, while DC was an invite. So definitely see where the skill difference is between these two teams, and they do end up banning out the Razor. So now it's Guess's turn to ban. I would assume they ban out another mid. Just trying to really take away from this mid hero pool as much as they can.
5 seconds remaining.
But they did ban out the Sand King and the Clockwork, so two offlaners, or really two position 4s as well, banned out. And then they don't want the Quap, so they really don't want to go up against that Shadow Strike, that mobility of Quap, especially with Night Stalker, where you get that Night Stalker in, come in at that first night and have the mobility of Quap and Night Stalker be a problem over mid. Meanwhile, they do ban out the Meepo. Of course, I figured that it would be banned out eventually. If not, it was definitely going to get picked up. But now DC, they do go with the Lifestealer. So Lifestealer, Night Stalker, Crystal Maiden. Right now, you really don't have a vehicle for DC's Lifestealer.
10 seconds remaining.
Could see a Bat Rider come out. There's no Sand King, no Blink for
5
him.
seconds remaining.
But could definitely see ourselves getting a Bat Rider in the next pick for DC. So
10 seconds remaining.
See what Guess wants to pick up, as they've got an offlane and a Silencer. This could be a core Venge.
DC's turn to pick.
You don't really see too much Venge in the support role. And, you know, it really is a struggle when Guess is given half the reserve time of DC. They really got to come out with these picks real quick. And, you know, you've got this Venge core possibly with the Legion and Silencer. So a good amount of early damage, some minus armor with the Wave of Terror, some lockdown in the Magic Missile. I do like this pick from Guess. I just don't know how it's really going to fare up against this Lifestealer, Night Stalker, and Crystal Maiden.
Lena. Puck.
And now you've got Lena into Puck, so...
DC's turn
Lena
to
for
ban.
Digital Chaos. It's a good pick. I like it up against Puck, especially if you can, you know, really line up the Light Strike Array, get the rotations over of Night Stalker.
10 seconds remaining.
Get a silence out there on Puck, and Puck is usually against Lena dead to rights,
5
especially once
seconds
Lena
remaining.
hits that level 6. They ban out the Jug, so they don't think this is going to be a core Venge, which with this draft, I don't think so either. They've got the Offlane Legion, the mid Puck, support of both Venge and Silencer wouldn't be too bad. And now they're looking for another core, and
Dire team pick.
I think it could be Sven. Not banned out yet. He gets a Blink Dagger. He's pretty mobile. You get into the face of Alina. And, you know, he is pretty strong early
remaining.
with Wave of Terror. Could
5
be very
seconds
good.
remaining. Reserve time. 5 seconds remaining.
They actually end up going for the Necro, and
DC's turn to pick.
so you've got Necro, Puck, Venge, Legion, Silencer for Guess. We've seen Necro a couple of times get banned out. You want to take it away from that, you know, that big Reaper Scythe coming in, slow down your farm, and kill off these heroes for quite some time.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe we see a Dagon come out from either Necro or Puck. Could be
5
that kind of
seconds remaining.
game. I don't know how I like this
Reserve
lineup
time.
of Guess. It's alright, it's pretty mobile. Blink, Duel from Legion. You've got the Illusory Orb to move in as well. Some Lockdown and Magic Missile. Dream Coil. Duel. Reaper Scythe. But for Digital Chaos, they still need someone to be mobile with this Lifestealer. So I have quite a bit of time to really figure out who they want to go with. You've got a couple of choices, really. Bat Rider's still on the board. I don't know. Bat Rider. No, Bat Rider. You know what? Bat Rider's not good. You've got the swap. You know, right out of that lasso. I don't think it's that great.
Faceless Void.
Chronosphere could be better. So, you've got Crystal Maiden, Night Stalker, Lifestealer, Lena, Void on Digital Chaos, Necrophos, Puck, Venge, Legion, Silencer for Guess, Abed on that Lena, Forev on the Void, Mason on the Lifestealer, Bulba playing Night Stalker, Duru on the Crystal Maiden. Take a look at the other side of Guess. Got Wu on the Silencer, IX Mike playing that Legion Commander, Johnny Walker on the Venge, Bryle on the Puck, and WWD on the Necrophos. It's interesting lineup from the side of Guess. We'll have to see if it works. I don't know if they're going to go like Dagon with Puck or Necro. Try and get them bursted down, get that Reaper Scythe out there as quickly as you can. Take out a bunch of these heroes on the side of DC. So here we go. Get into this game. We'll take a look. Team with the first tower kill, I'm going to say DC. Number of trees destroyed by 30 minutes. This is 0 to 50. Player who gets the longest kill streak. Let's go with Mason. And then number of ancient camps stacked. By 30 minutes, let's say 16 to 20. I don't know if there's anybody who would really take those stacks, but whatever. Actually, you know what? There isn't anybody to take those stacks. Let's do 6 to 10. Or 0 to 5. Yeah, lock it in. Final answer. Regis. Final answer.
30 seconds to battle.
No real aggression coming out from either side, going towards these bounty runes. It's going to be Bryle mid on this puck up against the mid Abed on the Lina. Take a look as Johnny Walker's just going to be looking to really hold back these creeps, get the block as this support Venge. Take a look. WWD is going to be on that Necro. Offlane is going to be IX Mike with the Legion Commander. Wu Dota on the Silencer support. And then we'll take a look at the other side. DC, you've got Forev on the offlane with this Faceless Void for DC. Follow that lineup up with Bulba on the Night Stalker. Again, Abed on the Lina. Mason with the Lifestealer. And Dubu, finally, with the Crystal Maiden. So the game is underway. We've got ourselves our bounty runes picked up. Blocks are coming in. The players are ready to go. And we are underway in this best-of-1 round robin with DC and Guess. Guess what, really? So it is a dual lane up top so far for the side of Guess with WWD and Wu Dota on the Necro as well as the Venge. Let's take a look over mid as Johnny Walker just staying by Bryle, really just trying to help him out, as well as Bulba here. So Bulba's got the Void. I would say he watches out with the Dragon Slave that's going to come out on Bryle as, oh boy, both the Void and the Dragon Slave. One more shot would have taken out Bryle. He needs to watch out, forces out that salve. Almost a quick first blood for the 10k God. So we'll have to see what they can really do. Back up to full health is going to be Bryle. Now Abed already 7-0 on this Lina. Some nice CS coming out and a lot of harass going the way towards Bryle. So let's take a look. Over top, WWD taking a lot of harass out here. Forev, he's level 2. He's got himself that nice bash as well as the Time Walk just in case. We'll see if he's really forced to use it as Wu Dota with the Clade is just going to continue to hit away at Forev, and it's not a lot of damage, but it's just frustratingly annoying. We'll look over mid one more time. Bryle continuing to just eat these shots from Abed, who now has the stun, so if Night Stalker comes over in that first night, Bryle, the way he's playing, I would say he needs to definitely watch out against this Lina. We take a look up top as Bulba just coming up, getting this bounty room. Let's see which direction he does end up going. Back towards mid or over towards top. So let's take a look.
Regeneration.
Mason being pushed in a little bit by X Mike, 7-0 up against this 9-2 Mason. And Dubu with the Frostbite is going to lock up X Mike for just a moment, but not really deterring all too much. So again, just Void trying to stay nearby as they're trying to get this farm for Necro, and WWD doing a really good job of getting this farm up to 16 and 10. Really keeping pace with Abed is in the middle lane. Take a look over. Level 4 on Bryle, only level 3 on Abed. Actually down bottom, surprisingly enough, they get first blood onto this Crystal Maiden. IX Mike will be taken out trying to TP away. So it ends up being a 1-for-1. Mason gets a kill, and IX Mike gets first blood for the side of Guess. They have the Venge come over, use that magic missile, get themselves a stun. And first blood goes the way of Guess, something maybe might not have guessed.
Stop dead.
So now Bulba back over towards this mid lane. He's got 2 in the Void. 1 in Hunter in the Night. So getting ready for that first night, and should be ready to go after Bryle. Hopefully gets one in that silence. The stun's going to be avoided by the phase shift, or not phase shift. And quick pause coming out from Johnny Walker. So just waiting for the side of Guess, and take a look over. Wu Dota finally level 3. But he is splitting farm with WWD, who's not really that high. Take a look at Void, has actually been pushed up, so the two of them really keeping pace with Void. Maybe not that great for this offlaner of Forev. We could see Bulba use that first knight to come over mid, as well as possibly get a kill up top.
My gratitude.
So we're ready to go. We're underway once again. Let's look at Bryle, just about level 5. They're doing alright as well. Time walking out is going to be Forev, just trying to get away as he's down to about half health. We take a look at Lifestealer's farm. Mason doing alright at 20 and 2, and IX might have that first, but a little bit of a boost in gold. Does have that Iron Talon if he's forced to back out of this lane. So take a look over top. Night Stalker is here for the first night. Just pushing away this silencer. He's now got that clarity, going to go back to about full mana. We take a look as this smoke's going to be broken on Johnny Walker. You see Bulba coming through. Ryle might be in a little bit of trouble. He's used that phase shift already. Here comes the TP on over from Wu Dota. And they've got the Crystal Maiden as well as the Lina, so both sisters ready to fight with this Night Stalker. They smoke up and do a little bit low, so he's probably going to just try and get in there for the Frostbite to get a kill. Silencer's going up top. Let's see, Ryle a little bit low. He's got to be careful with this Illusory Orb. They're going to come all the way over. He doesn't have Silence just yet. They have the Frostbite as well as the Void, so if he can just catch him a little bit deep on this mid lane, they should be able to get the kill, and that's where he is right now. He doesn't get that Illusory Orb out just yet. He's going to use that Waning Rift, so he's going to slow him up, but he's pushed back into that Illusory Orb, and back by his tower is Bryle. And this will be a gank gone wrong for DC. Don't end up getting the kill on Bryle, and now at 5.5 minutes, he'll be able to use that Shrine and heal himself up. So the gank attempt already missed. We take a look up top. Courier coming their way. Not going to be able to get the kill. They skip it over, but it should be vision for them. Wu Dota getting a little bit low. He's about half health with these stacks. He's going to get put very, very low, and enough to get the kill for Dubu. Arcane Curse, and the last word comes out just before he dies, but no return kill for WWD. So 2-1. Quickly, we take a look over mid. There's the Dream Coil out on Abed. They've got the shift coming in from Bulba. He's made the rotation, the Illusory Orb, as well as the Waning Rift. Magic Missile comes out. Wave of Terror should be the kill for Bryle. He'll finish him off. So under the tower is going to be Bryle. He uses that phase shift to avoid the Dragon Slave. He'll be able to get himself a kill on Bulba. And with rotations coming out, it's an alright kill for Guest. Not a huge net worth lead. But doing alright is Bryle, now level 6. They did use the Dream Coil, so no more lockdown for them. That ult down for another 40 seconds, not too long. But with the rotations coming out, Mason is going to be continuing to farm up over bottom. And that was just stun and Dragon, so thrown at this puck to get the kill. So I'm just watching Mason continue to bulk up his farm, really not being contested at all. You see his net worth about even with the Necropos. And again, another rotation coming out from Bulba and Dubu. Come over bottom. They look to get Wu Dota. They've got themselves the Void as well as Hunter and the Knight to get themselves close to the Arcane Curse as well as the last word comes out on Forev. Forev is going to get a little bit low, but last word's not going to be enough to take him out. They've already taken away 51 trees. They get the kill on this Silencer. A couple of rotations coming out. Dubu and Bulba doing a very good job of rotating over top, killing off the Silencer again. And they're going to make their way over mid, so they want more. They want to use this Knight as well as they can. I'm pretty sure Legion just spotted Bulba. They're still nearby in this mid lane. Phase Boots are there for Abed. See if they go in all the way. Wave of Terror hits. IX Mike hits away at Bulba. Just gonna sit back though. They don't want to go in. They know there's a couple heroes there with the Lino with Laguna Blade ready.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Top of the net worth right now is Mason going for this Hand of Midas. Just 250 gold away from grabbing that, and Creep Waver 2, he should have it. And we'll probably see him go for that armlet, possibly the Desolator afterwards. Take a look up top. Arcane Curse starting to hit away at Forev. Uses that Time Walk to gain some space. It's really going to be a hard catch for WWD to get this kill. And the Arcane Curse just going to tick away at Forev, but not get him really that low. He's almost got level 6, so Void. I guess level 6 in WWD is under tower too long. Could be a little bit of trouble for him. Meanwhile, over maybe we take a look at Abed. It's going to be the silence coming out on the Legion Commander. He's going to try and get that duel. They've got themselves Abed very low. There's the duel. There's the kill. So they take out Abed. They're going to look for more. But now Mason's made the rotation. He's going to try and get themselves a kill on Ix. Mike the Infest is going to be popped. They'll get themselves one. Now they look for two in Bryle. Bryle's going to use that phase shift as well as the Illusory Orb to back off. But now in comes the Necro. Here comes the Chronosphere on 3. And Forev trying to make something happen, but he's got no follow-up damage, and everyone will be all right. No worse for the wear is Guess. So 229 gold going the way of Guess, a little bit of gold going the way of Mason, some big rotations from both sides. If they just had a little bit of follow-up, maybe Olena's still alive. They could have gotten themselves something with a nice Chronosphere coming out from Forev. But nothing to really follow it up. 5-3, a bit of a lead here still for Guess. Abed 1-1-1. Doing alright in terms of net worth, only 300 behind that Necro and in front of this mid-puck by 300, so things looking good for Abed early. He's looking very good, almost top of the net worth. He's got himself the Midas Phase Boots. We'll see if he goes for the armlet next, and top of the net worth was just this Necro, so let's see what he's getting, going for a 4-staff first. So continuing to try and hit away at this Tier 1 tower. Here comes the rotation of Silencer as well as the Legion Commander, but no pop into that Illusory Orb, no Dream Coil, so maybe a little bit of miscommunication bringing these heroes over. They're just going to go to deny this tower, and Puck will get the deny gold, not as much as they'd like for DC. So now with the 3-man smoke is DC, Abed, Bulba, and Dubu. We're going to make our way up top with Forev. 25 seconds till his Chronosphere's back up, but I don't think they will need it if they get the silence as well as the Void coming out from Nightstalker. Go look up top, trying to TP away, but he's going to be stopped by Bulba. So now here's the chase, there's the darkness, and the 4-staff pushes WWD under this Tier 1. They try to just load up on this. Lena Abed finding himself a little bit more attack speed, but silence and the Void is not enough to find them a kill over top. So they continue to harass out Mason, who's going to come over to this shrine. They'll all heal up, and maybe they go in again over top. They've still got Abed here with Dubu. The pings are coming out from Necro to try and defend this tower, but here come the rest of DC.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And they are coming over. WWD, there's the Chronosphere, gonna lock up Mason. Should be still the kill. There's the silence, there's the kill. No Laguna Blade even used. They look to see if anybody's TPing in. They'll get the top Tier 1. An easy kill, an easy tower. Goes away with Digital Chaos. Ways away from this blink is going to be IX Mike. Looking towards just pushing out this creep wave in the mid lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just gonna continue to push up top while the rest of his team takes out bottom Tier 1, so we are trading towers right now. Both safe lane Tier 1s are taken out. And only a slight lead right now for Digital Chaos. Take a look fully at this net worth chart. Reveal need over 1,000 gold for either team. So nighttime again. Let's see if DC are ready to make a move. And as I say that, guess with the 3-man smoke, Bryo, Johnny Walker, and Wu Dota not under a ward, and Illusory Orb thrown forward. They're going to show in mid. Not going to be pinged out, so they still don't know it's coming. Coming over towards mid is going to be Dubu. He's going to try and place a ward up here. They clearly see it, and Bryo is around the corner. There's the Veil popped out. Dubu should be in a little bit of trouble with Johnny Walker and the Magic Missile. He'll be dead. And it's an easy pickoff, and they should know that ward is there as well. So they go to push up top. Guess is playing very conservatively, but at the same time, they're finding their moments. They're finding their pickups, continuing to find their farm. You know, top 2 of the net worth are both Abed and Mason. The next 3 are Guess not too far behind. There's the 4-step forward. They're going to get a swap on an illusion. That is upsetting.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they should be able to take out this top tier 1 without any counter from DC. Rev shows himself. He's going to time walk back. No, they can't take that tier 1, but if they did come forward to look for more, Rev was ready and wait with the rest of his team. Take a look over. IX Mike almost ready with this Blink Dagger for the Legion Commander. And Briley's got that Veil. He's working on a Blink as well. And then finally the Necro has that 4-staff. We'll see if he's going for that Dagon next. DC as well as Guess. They're both teams really trying to pick their moments and looking for a little bit more farm before they really want to go in. We've seen a couple good Chronospheres come out for Rev, but nothing has really been good enough to follow it up. Of course, they get that Necro kill up top, but they had everybody there to take out one. And over mid, when he had that 3-man Chronosphere, just nothing to follow it up, and was really just for an escape. So they're going to sit back, try and get their next couple of items, get a couple more levels, and really just be waiting on using that Chronosphere next. Meanwhile, IX Mikey's got that Blink Dagger, so now Blink going for the Blade Mail next. Maybe they try to be aggressive, find a pickoff or two, while trying to get some dual damage for IX Mike.
This sustains. Gold relay. Infection surges.
Johnny Walker just with the Wave of Terror, just trying to spot out what he can, push back a couple of these heroes of DC. Now gain themselves about a 1,000 net worth lead. Meanwhile, over bottom, Mason got that armlet and looking for the Halberd next. Trying to stop this Legion. Is he smoking up here? Nope. Actually, nope. Take a look over bottom. DC, Forev, Dubu, and Boba are going to be smoking up. We'll see if they can find anything going their way up against Guess. It's been pretty quiet between all these teams. Got Chronosphere ready to roll. They spot the Necro over bottom. They've got the Infest coming out on Forev. Let's see if they can make a move. They're going to go in deep. WWD all by himself. No move made just yet by Forev. And let's see if they go all the way around.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're not wanting to go all the way around, but over mid is all of Guess. They've avoided this nice smoke gank. Nice, in quotes, by DC. And they look to push this tier 1. Take a look over. Forev gets a 3-man Chronosphere as well as the Infest is going to pop. Let's see if they have anything to follow it up. There's the Global Silence used by Wu Dota as well as the Arcane Curse. They've got the Magic Missile as well as the Veil. That's going to hit onto Forev. He's going to be hit by that Reaper Scythe. He's going to be the first one to fall. IX Mike is going to drop out to Abed, and now they're going to continue to work. They've got the Laguna Blade hitting on WWD. Let's see if they can get themselves a kill. The stun's going to miss, but they get themselves the Void coming in from the Night Stalker, and now a big Dream Coil comes out from Guess, but they're not able to clean anything up. They've lost the Silencer. Boba going to be the next one to drop, and it ends up being a 2 for 3 in favor of DC. So again, no real follow-up damage for the side of DC. You get the Infest that I don't think hits the mark, but no more damage follows it up at all. And then they take out Forev on the Void with the nice Reaper Scythe coming in from WWD, but ends up dropping after the entire engagement.
This'll come in handy.
So you can see where DC are kind of working with right now. Once Ave gets a little bit strong, he's got 15 charges in that Bloodstone right now, looking for a blink next. If he has the ability to really hit away at these heroes, gets himself a couple stacks in that nice Fiery Soul. Maybe this Chronosphere works out a little bit better for them, but Rev a little bit too preemptive on the Chronosphere. No real follow-up damage from DC, and it was able to be turned around by Guess. Ends up being a nice team win for DC, but you need to watch out. Look over at bottom. Duel in for Legion. Cheetor's on that one. Let me hear you, chat. So, Ryle, WWD still trying to push this tier 1. They've got Chronosphere available in 23 seconds. It's sort of a slow push, and Mason is going to pull these creeps and show himself. They've got IX Mike waiting, 20 seconds to kill the duel, so he's got to watch out as well. They're going to come on over, and I don't think they know he has the duel, but they're just going to go with and press the attack and go for the tier 1. Maybe they can get the deny. The Frostbite comes out. They've got a Dream Coil coming out on 3 as well as the Waiting Rift. Let's see what Guess have left to really go for anything. They've got the nice Reaper Sight, but it's not going to kill off Mason. They've killed off Bulba just first. We'll end up getting the kill on Mason to follow it up. They go for this Crystal Maiden. A Chronosphere comes out onto the press. The attack is used. They get the swap out. WD right back into the Chronosphere, but they don't get the kill. Bryo's going to finish off Dubu. They lose nothing for Guess. 3 die on DC. It is not looking good there in that team fight, and it looks as though they're going to lose a tier 2 mid as well. They still have duel, so Forev, I think he's really got to watch out. Abed blinks forward, tries to get himself a stun, but doesn't land on any of these heroes as they all delta maneuver out and retreat. They know Forev is coming as well as Bulba. They've got the silence. Press the attack and purge off that silence. They're going to continue to go in. Abed's got the stun. Now, he's still able to get away. The Veil is used. Brow trying to get himself a couple of kills. The Arcane Curse as well as the last word burns on Forev. And Guess still manages to get themselves out. So 10-9, first 10 kills going the way of Guess. Who would have thunk? And still a very even game. 21 minutes into this matchup between both DC and Guess.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Time is money.
Greetings.
So top of the net worth right now is Abed. 2,000 above anybody else. He's got himself 15 Bloodstone charges. He's going for Yule's next, and the Yule's just finished for Bryle.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Silence.
You see pressuring up top. They've got 4 here for the side of Guess. Maybe the counter, if continuing forward, is going to be DC. That should be a smoke. So there it is. There's the smoke on all 5, but they're immediately scanned out. DC still sitting a bit forward. They've got Forev waiting in the trees. If they can counter this, they might look for a good Chronosphere, but going the long way out is going to be Guess. See if they find anything, and Abed is going to TP over bottom. If they get anything just yet, they're going to look for Bulba, try to get this duel off, should have it, but he's going to be silenced by Bulba and still continue to run. There's the Reaper Sight, the kill by WWD, and it doesn't matter, no duel, but they do end up taking out the Night Stalker. Now they actually might have found Dubu, who has no TP. There he is. He's in the sights of IX Mike, trying to get that duel slowed up. Dubu going to continue to run away, trying to get the magic missile. There it is under the frostbite. There's the duel. Should be another kill for Guess. 14 more duel damage going his way. -2 and +2 for Rudota. So the TP's coming through. There's the illusory orb. If they can find a nice dream coil, they're splitting up pretty well. They've only got it out on Mason. Abed, let's see what he can do. The phase shift is going to avoid it. They're trying to get themselves the nice chronosphere, but Global Silence comes out to stop him. Let's see if he can find it. He's going to be hit by that arcane curse. He might fall. He's going to time walk away. The arcane curse is going to continue to burn. The blink forward from Bryle, trying to make something happen. They don't get the kill on Mason, but they're going to get themselves the kill on Bryle. Or get the kill on Forev for Bryle. He almost gets down the chronosphere from Forev, but a nice Global Silence comes out from Wu Dota. Alright, team fight there for Guess. Let's see if Guess can work with what they've gotten. Ultimately look for an upset over DC, and DC's going to head towards Roche. They've got no Dream Coil, no Global Silence. Dream Coil up in 10. We'll have to see if Guess want to make the move. They don't have vision of this. I'm not too sure they know what's going on. The ult gets thrown by Duba. They're taking out this Roche pretty quickly. Nobody coming over just yet. They start to make their way. Let's see if they can be there in time. Darkness is used. Coming over. Roche is going to get very low. Here comes the illusory orb. Going in. No. Not going to go in. The Aegis picked up by Mace. Thought they might have something, but now they've got the Yules as a stun, not hit it. Spaceship can be used by Bryle just to escape. So nice Roche, nice Aegis for the side of DC. We'll see if they use this just to really deter Guess from coming in, farm up a little bit more, get those next couple of items, or if they're going to look to fight with Reb still having that chronosphere ready to go. But Global Silence up in 24 seconds, so if they really want to make their move, it would have to be soon, because we saw what happened last time. Getting ready for that chronosphere gets stopped by the Global Silence of Wu Dota. Continuing to push is going to be Dubu. He's here with Forev and Mason. Are under ward vision, so Guess knows that they're around, and now there's the Infest out on Forev. Looks as though they're looking to be aggressive, but Guess knows they're there. They know the Infest is out into this faceless void. I think they're going to try and get this kill on WWD. We'll see if they have enough. There's the Blade Mail pop, trying to blink, get the duel. And now the Infest is going to be popped out. IX Mike might have gone in a little bit too deep. He's going to be forced to head forward, and now let's see if they can get the kill. There's a nice Chronosphere onto the Necrolite, just to keep him locked up. The Light Strike Array as well as the Laguna Blade hits in from Abed. The Global Silence a little bit too late. They're going to lose both IX Mike and WWD. Continuing to move on forward is going to be Mason. They're trying to get that Besh. They'll get the kill. 3 kills for DC. We'll take the tier 2. A nice Chronosphere to stop the Necrophos from coming in. We'll end up getting the kill on IX Mike, going in too deep. He finds himself between 3 heroes and ends up falling first. And then they lined it up with the Light Strike Array as well as the Laguna Blade to kill off this Necro. Meanwhile, down bottom of it, just going to try and clean up. 17 Bloodstone charges again, looking for the Lincoln Sphere next to stop off that Reaper Scythe. And then possibly that duel. Let's take a look at Forev. He's going for the Shadow Blade, and Mason has got himself the Armlet and the SNY. Take a look over at Guess. They've got the Necro with the Blink Force Staff Fuels. IX Mike, he's got the Blade now looking for that BKB, and then still looking for the Midas. Late is going to be that Silencer, and Puck has the Blink Fuels Veil. And now he's going for the Dagger.
Time is money.
Udota just continuing to farm up here with Johnny Walker, and only a 2,000 net worth lead. Full Diffusal Blade comes out for Mason. then again, both teams really just content with farming
Dire's
away.
middle tower
Need
is
these
under
next
attack.
items coming out for Guess before they really want to fight, especially after that last fight where it kind of just went wrong. Ix Mike getting a little bit too deep, Necro trying to save his life, and you get hit by that Chronosphere, and Ix Mike dropping. There's no chance you're going to be able to get out, especially with the Light Strike Array from Op-Ed hitting. Just a bit of bad play from Guess, so maybe they'll sit back, look to get themselves their next item, and then fight afterwards. So let's see, they're going to 5-man smoke here for DC. Got themselves nighttime. Maybe look towards that jungle. They do have the ward there. They look towards Necrolite, and now he's going to blink away. They go for Wu Joda. They're going to get the silence as well as the void. Here comes Mason going in pretty deep. Now Bryle might look for the Dream Claw to lock in Mason. He's all alone by himself. The magic missile hits. He gets very low. There's the global silence. They turn it around. The swap is going to bring Mason pretty free. He's going to end up losing that Aegis. Now they've got the Chronosphere coming out on 2. The Reaper Scythe is not going to be enough on Abed. They'll take out the Puck. They'll take out WWD after this. Yules. Or actually, he tries to get away. Won't end up making it out. Boba gets the kill. They lose 2 of their cores on Guess. A nice, clean fight for DC, and now this is where they're starting to take their lead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they'll lose their first tier 3 of the game over mid. Now they try to get themselves the duel. There's the Blade Mail. Mason hit away with that rage. The buyback's going to be in there from Bryle. Let's see if Ix Mike can get away. He's got that trying to heal him up. Mason gets enough with the kill. The Veil's going to be dropped as well as the Illusory Orb. Dream Coil hits on 2. They've got it both broken on both Dubu as well as Abe, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. Ferev starts to hit away at this Venge. Johnny Walker looking like he's going to drop. He'll fall to Ferev, and now they look towards Bryle. Bryle trying to run away. He's going to be earned up. And he is going to be deterred from coming back in. Yules is going to stop that last word from proccing on Op-Ed. Now, Bryle and Wu, as well as WWD, can only watch their tier 3 fall.
This sustains, good remains.
So it looks very nice there from the side of DC. This game's so close for the first 25 minutes.
This'll come in handy.
But now 30 minutes in, 7,000 net worth lead for DC. You've got 21 charges on Abed, looking very nice, has double damage, ready in the wait on the bottle. Lincoln Sphere fully finished off. And now all trouble for the team of Guess. Abed just going to continue to farm. He's going for the Daedalus next. Let's take a look over at Dubu. Looks as though that could be Glimmer Cape. And then for this Night Stalker, Bulba, he's going to be going for the pipe, as he's got this medallion. Maybe he finishes off the Solar Crest. They even get to that point. So Dagon almost finished. Maybe a little bit too late. They're going to try and get this duel on Bulba. Pop the Blade Mail, but gets too far away. And preemptive Blade Mail pop X Mike is not going to work out. Just Bulba really pushing them back along. We take a look up top. Here comes the Boots of Travel. Bryle comes in. Dubu should be dead. Wu is here as well as Bryle. Dubu all alone. And with the last word, would have been enough anyway. Bryle gets the kill. Wu, 14 is stolen intelligence. So looking pretty good with Abed. Gets the kill over mid on WWD by himself. Pops that double damage. And Necro all alone. He's going to drop. So 22 Bloodstone charges, getting ever so close to the crit stick and the Daedalus in full. And now without the Necro for 40 seconds, Guess they kind of got to sit back, corralled in their base, and wait for him to be up before they look for a team fight. They're looking to really get the nuke of this Dagon to work with this Reaper Scythe, maybe blow up Abed. He'd be really back in the fight so quickly with the amount of Bloodstone charges he has anyway. TP He's over bottom, cleans it up. Oh boy, Bryle showing himself with a phase shift. Let's see if he can blink away. He blinks into the trees. Nobody here with this Lina just yet, except for Dubu. So now looking for that BKB still actually is IX Mike. And let's see if they want to go in. Miles here, Johnny Walker, IX Mike. I think they're trying to force out someone to come forward, and that is Dubu. Dubu moving up, as well as Mason, showing himself, continuing to chase, not infested in the void this time around. Just gonna push away Guess. Meanwhile, over bottom, just continuing to farm his Woo. He's trying to find a 4-staff, and WWD over mid. Got a couple more times than probably he would like to. He's been taken out a couple times solo by Abed. So really, just the presence of Guess, or the presence of DC, is enough to push Guess back. They try to push out these creep waves, farm as much as they can. They've got some nice net worth on the puck, looking for Dagon level 5 and slowly getting it. So maybe DC want to fight before that happens, but now they group up, should be smoking in just a moment, and there it is. 5-man smoke, a little bit out of desperation, down 9,000 net worth. Let's see if they can get themselves a good fight on DC. Abe gonna be infested. 3-man smoke on the back end by DC. Wrapping around for the side of Guess. They come in, and now he's gonna go on forward with the time lock. Things are setting up with the nice global silence. Abed's gonna get dueled up, but Legion Commander's gonna fall. It's gonna be the dual damage going the way of this Lina, and now he's gonna be taken out. As the Bloodstone pops, he'll be dead for 17 seconds. They're going to lose themselves WWD, and now they hit away at this Silencer. He's going to be slowed up by the Void of Bulba. Hitting away is Farev, trying to get himself the kill. He's got the Arcane Curse on him, but not really going to matter much. They get both Johnny Walker and Wu Dota, and they'll head over into the Roche Pit. They'll take this Aegis and cheese with ease.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Up 12,000 net worth, 21 to 15. You're gonna go push over mid. Continuing to push this creep wave. They'll take this top shrine, so if it does come down to getting Roche again, they're going to have quite the amount of control on it. Reaper Scythe kill on Abed would have been very clutch for them, but they don't end up getting it. They lose 4 heroes on Guess, and now they're being pushed up as Abed's got himself Aegis and ready to go. They're going to rage up on Mason, forcing out that glyph. Everybody up for the side of Guess. Let's see how confident DC are ready to commit to this. Just continuing to push over mid. Pressure is mounting on Guess to really make a move, but they know this could be the last move they make. Now just hitting away is going to be Abed with the Infest inside. WWD is going to show himself. There's the 4-staff back, popping out the Infest is Mason, and they'll take that melee Rax. Rev, he's ready with that Chronosphere. No blink, but does have Shadow Blade. No tier 3 over mid, but there is a sentry, so they would spot him out, and now they turn their attention up top for this tier 3 and are going to continue to work. There's the blink with the blade mail as well as the duel. They're going to try and get themselves a kill, but it's going to be the Legion Commander who drops. Mason's going to get himself dual damage, so now they're without IX Mike for 50 seconds. Really trying to go in deep on that. Chronosphere comes out on 1. There's the time dilation on 4, so that'll push him back, slow him up quite a bit, and they might even want to go chase. WWD survives the Chronosphere, and now Farev's actually going to drop to the Dagon of Bryle. WWD drops, and now he's going to buy back. They've got a 3-man Chronosphere, and now WWD, can he do anything about it? They're going to take out Abed, but that's only the Aegis. Bryle, he's getting very low. Mason hitting away the phase shift just to extend his life. Now he turns it towards WWD. Still silent. Something Laguna Blade comes out onto the silencer. Wu Dota's going to drop. The Dragon Soy blink dodge by WWD, but now the Solar Crest is on him. And let's see if he's able to survive. He does for the time being, does move in a little bit further, but Mason with the open wounds hits away. The Yules will keep him in check for just a moment. He'll end up dropping, and Abed falls to Bryle with the Dagon. But they're ending up losing. Bryle, Dubu gets the kill. 3 dead on Guess. They'll go for this Rax up top. And it is looking very good for DC. Get themselves the melee Rax up 18,000. Only the Legion Commander as well as Johnny Walker are alive. There's the Infest. Gonna be pop. Press the attack. Gonna stop the slow. Johnny Walker in a bit of trouble. There's the Void and Mason. He's not gonna let you TP out with Bulba. He'll die. He's dead. 53 seconds. Does have buyback.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
So they've taken out 2 sets of Rax. And everybody up for DC. They're making their way over towards this base of Guess. Still not GGing out just yet.
Sustains, gold remains.
So back to the original 12 Bloodstone charges is this Lena. Has the cheese ready. They're going to push bottom, look for the tier 2, and look to get Mega Creeps and finish off this base of Guess. Quick push of Abed with the rest of his team waiting in the trees. Guess they know they need to make a move, otherwise it's just going to be over without them doing anything. He's got level 24 on Mason, he's got that Diffusal and the BKB full AC on him as well. Farmed to the gills here, 21,000, and Abed as well. Oh boy, Bryle caught out, tries to get something good. There's the Chronosphere out on 2. Abed just hitting away with the rest of his team, and they'll take out 3 just like that. And now the GG is called. They look for 1 more before the Ancient drops. There it is, 4 dead on Guess. DC, it was close for 25 minutes. And then it wasn't. DC win this game 31-17 with ease in the second half of this game. Abed and Mason, the whole side of DC just doing oh so well. Take a look at the scoreboard. 10-3 for Abed, 5-3, 15 for Forev. Mason 9-2, sitting second on that net worth. Dubu did a great job with 21 assists, and Boa as well, 4-4-19. So guess I'll have to guess what they do next. Go to the drawing board in DC. They look forward with this win, looking for another one later today. And we'll be back with the next game. Not too sure what it is just yet. I think it's Guess Again versus maybe NP. But I'll update the title and let you guys know in just a moment. We'll be back with the next game. Thank you guys for watching. I'm your caster, BCop, at BCop92 on Twitter. And again, thank you for watching. Tweet me, criticize me, tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. And we'll be back soon.
Online betting